Winter Tempest. Should I read this in Tempest's voice or just like my own?
You can read in Tempest's voice. That's fine.
Alright, I will.
Winter Tempest's voice.
Hold on, what's this?
Hey, look at those faggot ass clothes!
Does somebody not like my shoes?
Oh, that was so loud. It was amazing.
You're telling me.
That's so fucked up of you.
But it's so true.
I'm so excited to show you guys my shoes.
Anyways.
Okay, let's go.
The fucking notes, man.
The land that spring's taken us to is one that I'm not fond of. The weather here is warm and the people smell of ale and piss. The people he surrounded us with are interesting, however. Toy is an interesting companion. It is strangely aware of its surroundings. The clown is notable. She seems to act most kind towards us as of late. The actions of Spring have affected her the least. The lizard child is uninteresting. He seems solely focused on his cat. He seems solely focused on his cat. I hope he stays that way. It should. As we enter the storage of the ship, we are greeted with the intense odor of death. I can only fear for the worst. The toy has gone missing again. I wonder what a small piece of scrap can do when left alone. It's best not think about it. The basement of the ship smells of death, and I don't understand how the clown fails to handle the smell. Is the smell of rot not synonymous with carny life? The lizard noticed my acquaintance, Cully, hiding in the shadows. We found the hippo in the back, surrounded by corpses. I dislike this, however, we must press on. The hippo is of more use to us alive. Corpses attacked us, however, they were not much of a challenge. I brought the hippo upstairs and told the captain that he owes me for dealing with his undead problem, and then healed the hippo. He thanked me. I told him to protect the clown as repayment. I hate this land. I hate Spring for making us come here. But I pray that the Frost Maiden will give me the power to return this land, or it will return winter to a land that needs it. The lizard is interested in the cannons on the deck of the ship. I wonder if he plans on crawling into it. He wants to shoot Biffle out of the cannon. However, this is none of my business. I had to return to my quarters rather than watch this, as I've seen enough death today. As I wake the next day, I remain in my form, thankful to have repressed the nagging voices of the other seasons for now. I attempted to show Biffle the teachings of the Frost Maiden, however, I think that she is some form of atheist. The captain ordered us to the deck once more, and I grow tired of his misguided orders. However, it appears that now is the time to meet this alliance that he places so much faith in. As we enter the back room of this manor, we see a group of creatures surrounding a sort of war table. They are unimpressive. The captain insisted on bringing his whore with him. Persephone is equally unimpressive as she is undesirable. A sort of royal guard begins his speech and relays his goals to us. He wants our aid in undermining and defeating someone named Vontalna. He described his army as some sort of zombie-like creatures that lay eggs in corpses who will attack when hatching. However, this happens in live targets as well, apparently. Jiff may be in more trouble than he realizes, and that is unfortunate. The estimate is 3 months of incubation for living targets. They have a series of maps that indicate 6 months before invasion. They are unprepared and underpowered. How pitiful. This will be a challenge for us. However, I believe this land may be a lost cause. But I need to find the shaman. I care not for the land nor its people. Valtelna can have them all. But I need the shaman. I identified the wording on my arm as a form of leakage from Valtelna. How unfortunate. I may be reduced to removal of the arm. I wonder how that will hinder the seasons that rely on that barbaric broadsword. This may be more of a boon than a curse. He wants us to prove ourselves by dealing with a fortress with a corrupted item inside. They will need us to see that the fortress is destroyed and the item is brought to them. The lizard opened a box he found. At some point, he will have to learn to keep his nose out of people's business. The poor thing's hands flew into the air and began seizing. How unfortunate. The Frost Maiden has use of him still. The lizard must survive. He is cold as a corpse. However, his life must persist just a while longer. The lizard was put into stasis until it calms down. For now, we shall continue without it. We were taken to a room that will serve as our quarters for the night. The whore is attempting to care for the lizard. The clown is attempting to provide medical support through the use of her jellied beans. I'm unsure I'm unsure what Sugar could do to help those fighting off a curse. However, she is a heretic as is. I have changed once more. I am in fall. Biffle and I talked about the ergonomics of breakfast in the tub. Biffle and I were taken into the kitchen and I was motivated to make a meal for my friends. I made chicken pot pies for everyone, and Biffle was instructed to make a dessert item for us. She made a pumpkin pie. How pleasant. Gwat's harlot slapped him in the face in order to awake him from his slumber. I worry that this violence will be the tone of their relationship. Biffle explained to me that the lizard's girlfriend started as a harlot, but they are now in love. That's enjoyable news. However, she claims otherwise. It was explained to me that the lizard has special needs. I hope that with this information in mind, I hope with this information in mind that we can all offer him the support that he needs. It's so progressive to have a friend with us who can be open. Kromjak's wizard, Jacques, gave the lizard a healing potion to help him out. I hope it works. I have changed seasons once more. I have finally achieved summer, the season I was always meant to be in.
This guy.
The wizard attempted to lecture me, but I am above his petty speeches. And then we stopped.
So, I didn't get a chance to watch the session. Why are you having so many mental breakdowns, bro?
Every
Take a
time I
nap.
rest, I roll a die.
I see.
One time it was in the shower. Another time it was from sleeping. It's all great.
Yeah. But it was explained to me by Biffle that Gwat is special needs.
It's just
I don't think it was said in that way, but
definitely not.
Gavin, I think all of your notes should be written in binary
don't do that.
or Morse code.
Don't do that.
And I
It's
thought you
awesome.
were wearing safety glasses at first.
No, I have these prop glasses and I just put them on because I was staring at them.
It works.
Are you worried on like your Jeffrey Dahmer cosplay?
No. Oh, these are
Oh my
Dahmer
god, Jacob,
glasses.
I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something. Cole didn't know that The Purge was a movie. He thought that's something that people were actually going to do. And I had to explain to him that was not the case.
God.
Who's Cole?
Cole from Papa John.
Oh. What,
Yeah.
Cole thought that was just like a thing that happened?
He thought that
And
it
it's
was like
never happened in his life
Talking
before,
about-
but he thought it was going to happen.
he's talking about how the killer clowns are coming back and they're going to make The Purge happen. And I'm like, The Purge like the movie? And he's like, no. Like, it's this thing where for 24 hours and explained the plot of The Purge to me. And I'm like, Cole, that's a movie! You are dumb!
Damn.
That's interesting.
All right. Well, let's start off from where we left. I'm going to just remove Gwat from the whatchamacallit, the board, and we'll just say he kind of stepped back and he was with Persephone to
The whore.
get not a whore and to get
Very
help at the
beautiful.
companionship building.
Persephone
Why?
is a whore.
Literally a noble, but you go on.
Okay, a noble whore.
Fucked up of you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get Proto up here. Da-da-da-da. All right.
No way, I'm in his bed.
Yeah, you get in fucking Gwat's bed.
His girl.
So, all right. So the morning comes around. Actually, hold up. I got something else.
Make Tempest roll again. I don't want to deal with this
All right.
MF.
Yeah, you know
Are we
what,
not a
Jam?
fan of summer?
Yeah, fuck you, Jam. Still in summer.
Fuck you. Fuck! Whatever.
So,
And no, here, Moz, can you make the Summer Tempest bio pop up so Gabby can read it?
of course. Mm,
Reading in
yeah.
my tabletop game? I'm snoring, man.
You do that anyway.
show up for you?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now.
Okay. All right. So, minimize the parking notes. All right.
Interesting.
Pull up the morality stuff. All right.
Morality things. How exciting.
All right.
I'm sorry. I actually do need you to clarify something for me.
Yes.
Sorry. My bag have feelings. Can it be my friend?
So, anyways, no.
Damn,
It is.
No.
It's an object.
I got it.
It's an object.
Dumb.
It's an object that basically has a portal that leads to a big stomach. All right. All right. Is that fair enough for you?
It's very fair. Go
You can
ahead,
call it your
continue.
pet. You can call it whatever you want. But
People think it's a
will
pet.
it reciprocate? The answer is no.
Okay.
All right.
Continue.
So sometime in the middle of the night, I'm just going to say Proto came in, or he came along with them in the first place. Either way. And in your dreams the night before you set off, you all dream of something different. Roll me just an initiative just to see what order you guys go in for dreaming. 5.
Loser.
Tempest may be slow, but he is quite efficient.
21. Not efficient enough. Okay. So, Biffle, go to sleep for the night. And after all this harsh news of these factions and all of this serious news, this life-threatening news in a lot of ways to some of your morals, some of your standards, to spread happiness. I mean, this isn't going to help you with that if everyone's in terror. In your dream, you are back in your childhood self. This was before you got into any kind of performing arts, before you got into any kind of thing like that. And you hear a call. You hear your name from in the distance. You hear, Thogong. What do you do?
They tell where the voice is coming from.
You look to be in your home tribe. It looks like it's coming from your house. Or
Follow it.
what would be the equivalent? All right, you follow it. Going inside, you see your huge family. All of them, you've never really quite fit in with them. You've always not really wanted to be this hulking hunter or this kind of barbarian-like person. You've always kind of wanted to be a performer, make people happy. You see they are butchering what looks like a humanoid carcass on the tabletop. And as they turn around, your mind goes blank. Proto.
Yeah.
In your dreams, it's not much of dreams, but it's more like thoughts as you're kind of powered down in your sleep mode. You wander onto the thoughts of your past. You don't know what you really are thinking about your past. What are you thinking about your past in this moment?
Do mechanical dwarves dream of mechanical sheep?
Exactly.
What's this guy saying?
Do mechanical dwarves dream of mechanical sheep?
Hmm.
The philosophy reference.
Not a
Not
philosophy
even. It's a book.
It's a Blade Runner reference.
It's philosophy to jam. Leave him alone.
Hey, listen. Philosophy is what we make it.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. What would Proto think about if his thoughts dwelled on his past, his beginning?
well, that's a little hazy, you see. So, in terms of like actual like past, the best he's got is waking up back in his not known at the time hometown in the like the workshop.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
What do you remember your feelings from that time?
very very scared, very confused. There was a lot of yelling. There was a
Mhm.
lot of I'm sorry, I was gonna say a very mean message in the chat.
No, it's okay. You can say it.
No, it's okay. Um, it would be more like frantic and confusion. It'd be like the kind of like an air there.
Do you hold contempt towards those
Uh,
who were fearful of you
no,
for judging you?
there's no detail. There's no detail.
Okay.
It's a very odd situation. It's more so been oppressed at this point.
You see a new detail as you are remembering it.
Fog.
This new detail you didn't quite remember before, but really like thinking upon the whole circumstance. You see just in the background the images of what occurred. That there's this person there, this gnome, who looks almost as scared as you, as he's getting beaten alive.
Damn.
You then wake up.
Hey guys, I'm awake.
Tempest,
Howdy.
in your dreams, you have the feeling of being lost, like you are a lot of the time with who you are in the battle with your other selves. You feel sometimes that there might be some kind of central thing, but it collapses on each strike of your other selves fighting in your dreams, in your meditation, in your mind. This conflict is so much tonight that you change it to summer.
What did you say?
The conflict is so much that night you turned into summer, and you stayed as summer.
Yes.
Everyone is awake now. All right. What is the first thing you all do? You are all in your beds across the way from, your friends over there.
So, two things go on in Tempest's mind. First thing,
Yeah.
this is not the bed I fell asleep in. How did I get here?
Yeah. Okay.
Second, what'd you say?
No, I'm just saying okay. Keep going.
Was that intentional or no?
What? The music?
No. This is Tempest's bed is down here. Did you intentionally move him here, or were you just placing tokens?
Sure.
I'm asking
You are
you-
moved.
Okay, great. So Tempest, as Tempest like looks around, trying to figure out what could have moved him, as he kind of like looks down, as he like reaches out, he sees that his hands are yellow. Get that sense of like, oh yeah, it's fucking time.
It's summertime,
TT.
baby.
Yeah, it is. It is Tempest o'clock. And the first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna notice that the toy, who has not been with them, is suddenly here. So he thinks the toy moved him. So Tempest, he's gonna get out of bed and go over to the toy. And how heavy is the toy? How heavy is it?
Well, he's about like 4 foot of fairly solid steel and wood.
Okay. What does your power down state look like?
I mean, I would just kind of be sitting there. Maybe like
Okay.
less of a.
I'll make if you want to move him, it'll be a DC 18 strength check.
Well, what I want to do is Tempest is going to start scanning this thing's body, looking for an on switch,
Okay.
because he has questions for it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I am awake, so it's safe to say that I would that I would be conscious of you checking me out.
Okay, Tempest doesn't understand that you sleep or wake up. He thinks you're just off. So you
Okay.
feel Tempest just like put a hand on like top of your head as he starts like searching you for an on switch.
When your hand connects to the head, you're gonna see mine reach up and kind of like swat it, and then like a confused look up at you.
So Tempest now believes that Tyler, can you like look at my camera really quick so that you understand this?
I'm looking at you.
Tempest now believes that that prototype works like this.
Like a pen.
Yeah. You click the pen and he turns on. So Tempest is just gonna kind of look at you with like little patience, just all right, how'd you get here? And why did you move me?
Well, first off, pal, you're yellow.
Not
You
your
should
pal.
get that looked at.
You got jaundice.
You got
Your
jealous.
liver is messed up, man. Can we just assume that I got orders to come here? Like, is that the kind of situation? I didn't get a chance to watch last session.
Yeah, so I'll say that basically Cromdrack left a message under your bed because you couldn't be reached. Not under your bed, under your doorway or whatever. So it was like in your room on the Crim Sale. And it was basically, the meeting's here, you can come to the, the manor whenever. Here's the address, basically. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just writing stuff down.
Sounds good. All right. Biffle is awake now. Those feelings from your dream remain for a second, but then are forgotten as you awaken into the real world.
Okay, so, like when you wake up from a nightmare and you don't really remember what you dreamed about, but you still feel kind of icky?
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of the vibes.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, you feel the emotion still, but you're not complete. It's very hazy to you.
Right. Look over, see. Actually, Biffle hasn't had any interactions with Tempest yet.
Yeah, not Summer Tempest.
It appears that this is a new friend. So,
Hey, you're just
Biffle
gonna
like
see us
hear
arguing
what
back
they're
and
like
forth.
arguing about.
Yeah, what are you two arguing about?
Well, I'm
Tempest-
saying I didn't touch him. We got interrupted. Okay, we were about to have a moment.
Yeah,
got
we were about to have
No,
a,
you were. I
have
was like,
interaction.
this is a weird time.
Tempest, so Tempest is does not like that answer at all. So, he just goes, "Oh, great, so you're late. You don't understand what we're even doing. We're gonna get there and you're gonna ask 100,000 questions because you can't be bothered to show up on time. You have the same mechanics as a clock and you have no concept of it."
Damn.
Biff'll just kind of like make his way over while this is happening.
Like, called you a bitch.
Okay. Well, first off, I was out on my own mission, and I'm doing my tasks, and I just happened to be invited for this one. Okay. There's no clock. It's a little bit more than that, buddy.
Oh, great. The toy can't even tell time. What a beautiful piece of artwork you are. He's just gonna walk away over to the clown.
Oh
Damn.
boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Can't wait.
So he's just gonna... So are you ready to go?
Okay. Before you can even get the words out, it's just gonna be like, Tempest, you're yellow! Oh my goodness! It's about time I finally got acquainted with all of you. How are you? How'd you sleep? How you feeling? I
Slept
see you
fine.
met...
I feel fine. Can we go?
One's a little grumpy in the morning. You need a cup of joe.
Who is Joe, and why is he in a cup?
He has autism.
Moss explained to me in detail that there is no coffee in the Elven lands.
Yeah, there is no coffee.
Joe?
Yeah, there's no Joe in the Elven lands.
No, when we need energy, we just drink from our fountains of youth.
Yeah. Drink
Okay,
from the
we don't
Everglades of
impose
Elethriel or some shit like that.
Fuck yeah.
So Tempest just don't understand why you're putting Joe in a cup, nor do I want any of it. I'm not interested in cannibalism.
That's gonna be like, "Bleh." Just a real quick ick, like, me neither. Anyways.
That was a visceral reaction.
You ready to go?
Yes. Are you? As he looks over to Prototype.
You get a disgruntled nod.
Tempest is very gruntled. He's ready to go.
Good. Me too.
And
Yeah.
in comes to the room Misha. And he's
Jim's
like,
about to write an enemies to lovers arc for this one.
I do not ship it.
and,
Thank God.
and he's gonna walk over and
Like Tempest has. Okay, who is Biffle getting shipped with?
No, like, you would
Like-
write ship between Proto and Summer Tempest.
Oh, okay.
But I don't ship it. I ship Summer with a guillotine.
damn.
Yeah. You realize that if one of the seasons dies, the entire body dies, right?
That's why it's only Summer. Anyways, Mr. Moss.
You're a dumbass, but okay.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Misha
Don't you have boys to go kiss?
Misha comes in, sees that you were all arguing in some way or another. And he's like, whoa, everybody. A lot of emotions here, a lot of tense emotions, eh?
Good emotions.
Sure.
Now, as I promised, I will now tell you the details of our little mission. That it's going to take about a half a week or so, okay? And he kind of walks over to this wall over here, and he kind of you see like a little bit of magic flicker out of his hands, and kind of this like whiteboard almost appears of some like a chalkboard. And he's like, so basically, we have to do is there's this fort that is near the bridge between the mainland and this island. All right, and that's like the biggest port because closest to the other one. Basically, we can't get any supplies through to the commoners, to our supply lines to anything. We can't even get troops out because there is a embarkment at this this castle, this fort, and we need to take out the people who are there, or subdue them, or just make sure that they are not able to intercept anything. There's also a cursed magical item in there that we need to. I will deal with personally. I basically need you all to take care of everyone while I disarm it. 'Cause I'm good, but I'm not good enough to take out an entire fort and disarm something and still have all my energy back to, fend off any, retaliation. Does that sound good?
Tempest requires you to clarify that these are wrongdoers.
Yes, these are wrongdoers. They're also marauders. They've pillaged many commoners and stuff. They're not good people.
Is this going to be a similar band of marauders than Tempest would have already dealt with?
Yes, it's very similar because the ones you dealt with were more in the slave trade. We never got to that far, but they were more in the slave trade. But yes, they're in a similar band.
So Tempest thinks about Teddy.
Yes.
He gets upset and angry. He's just like the way. Is he like? He's like already ready to fight. Like he's grabbing like a shield and axe.
All right. Do any of you have any questions?
No, I'm sorry. Tempest uses a greatsword.
All right. Sounds good. Do any of you have any questions about how we are doing things? You can, once we get closer, we can kind of survey the area, and you can go stealthily, you can go full frontal. It's really what you decide. Does that sound good?
Little
Do
nod.
you have any designated groups we're going to be split into?
Yes, I believe we're gonna need 2 groups of 3. So you 3 and those lazy bums over there. You see the other 3 are still like half asleep. And those 3 over there will probably be best at completing the ground game.
Mm-hmm.
Does Jif sleep naked?
No.
He doesn't sleep
He has
naked.
like some silk pajamas, and like
Oh my
there's
God.
a book on his chest that he was reading.
What a dapper man.
So dapper. I was imagining like the little striped nightcap and everything like that.
He does have a silk nightcap. Yeah, and you can see they're still half awake, and Misha's like, "Hold up, I'll wake them up. You guys can start getting ready and everything. All the food supplies you need are in the kitchen if you need to make some food before you leave. Sound good?"
Oh,
All right. And you're gonna see him kind of walk over here, and he's like, And you're gonna see a little bit of magic wisp between his hands as he just kind of casts it on them, and they just all different things happen to different ones. So you see Cully fall out of his bed laughing. You see Jif get like lifted in the air, and like he starts twirling in the air, and you just see Kromdrag, just like you see his eyes open. He's like, oh.
so Tempest, he's gonna look over at the clown. He's just as he like watches the one man just kind of flying around in the air. And he's just gonna go, "Hey, clown, you don't happen to have some kind of like net or something?"
I was just gonna look down at him like, no. Just like look back up, like watching him floating around and shit.
All right, Toy, do you have some form? Can you shoot nets or do something?
The comment is completely disregarded. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I say nothing. There's a lot of monkeys going on right now. And if anything,
Run out of ramp.
I may be a robot, but these lungs want some fresh air.
All right.
Tempest, I really don't think it's anything to worry about.
And you see all the effects stop at once after like a minute or so, and he's like, "Are you all awake?" And Clay's just gonna walk up to him like this short little like lower than like 4 foot little guys and like, not funny. And he's gonna go get dressed with his like little bunk next to his bed. Cromjack's just like, never seen so many colors in my life. Ooh. And he starts getting ready as well. Jiff is lightly put back on the bed, and he's just like, "All right, I'm up. I'm up."
Well, yeah.
And he turns to y'all as you leave, and he's just like, "I'll make sure they get ready as soon as possible." Okay.
Take your time. We'll be here.
All right. And as you all leave this room, he's just like, "Mush, mush."
Really is just a self-insert of Moss.
Be just a little bit.
Do you guys get any food, or do you wait outside?
Gonna get some food.
I don't eat.
Yeah, based.
All right, yeah. There's a kitchen full of food. There's some salted meats, some breads, some cheeses, all that kind of stuff.
But
Tempest will grab like some bread and like refill his water skin.
All right.
Dude, bread sounds so good right now.
bread, that sounds so good right now.
Bread.
I
Go to
recently
the
just realized
fire.
that I didn't eat anything all day besides one like bowl of ramen.
Hey, ramen.
Shout out,
College lifestyle.
shout out to ramen on the highest of keys.
That's actually true.
I want to get one of those like things that you can like put in like your microwave that like cooks like pasta in it.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? But I want to put ramen in it.
that
I
might
don't think I've
work.
ever seen that before.
It's called like the Pasta Hero or something like that.
Usually just
like,
fill a bowl with
yeah,
water.
like y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Those like as seen on TV microwave pasta
He-
makers.
I think so.
Also, Moss, I put a couple questions in the Discord.
On
Could
the
you
Discord,
please answer them for me?
and do.
I want to clarify how Tempest's weapons look.
In the general chat. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, in the general chatting, I put an image of a greatsword and a hand axe that I feel like fit Tempest's personality. It just
Okay.
looks.
Yeah, no, that all works. Yeah, I'm fine with it looking like that. I'm fine with it looking however it really wants to, as long as it's like not like super ornate, unless we did something in the story to make it that way. You know what I mean?
Dude, like my rapier.
Your rapier does look cool. All right. So yeah, as you all are just like picking up your food, filling up your water skins, all that kind of stuff, the fully clothed group over here comes. They get some food as well, and you all leave the manor.
Based.
All right. And leaving the manor, you are kind of in this kind of city center. Let's say we're
Pretty map.
we'll say
Did you make this map?
not this one. I'll tell you when I make them, because then I'm proud of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to give you props.
I'll tell you when I make them.
Hey man, Moss is not an art stealer.
I'm an art borrower.
He literally just said that he stole this map.
No, dude. He's a borrower. Didn't you just hear him?
Yeah, I'm a borrower. I'm a privateer.
You know what, Moss, where's the watermark? Who made this?
There was no
There
way.
is no watermark.
And he stole it.
R/D&D maps. Gang
Oh,
gang.
no.
Oh,
Moss
no.
is paying for it on Patreon.
Yeah.
Aw, that's nice of you,
Dude,
Moss.
speaking of shit
Support
that
the
we're
artist.
paying for on Patreon, there's a new Minecraft mod I've been following called the Mine Fortress mod.
Yeah.
I'm living for it. It's like Warcraft 3, but in Minecraft.
That's fun.
You're fucking with
Just
the
play
heavyweight.
Windcraft, bro.
What the fuck is that?
It's World of Warcraft, but in Minecraft.
Well, I don't want to play World of Warcraft. I want to play Warcraft 3.
Same thing.
No,
Goop,
World
is
of
your
Warcraft.
It's
cat
really
watching
not.
videos?
I know it's not.
Yeah, what'd you say, Jim?
Is your cat watching videos?
Yeah, I have cat TV on for the cat. Keeps that dickhead
Just curious.
distracted.
All right.
Ain't that right, Chief?
iPad baby.
And
Yeah,
you are
he is
all
relaxed, baby.
in the kind of city center, the residential area. There's a couple of stalls where you can see like some goods being sold, everything. As you leave the manor, you're not in like it's like you can tell this is the higher end area of Havasi, but at the same time, you can tell that things are kind of run down still, and you can tell they're on hard times, even in the rich end, basically.
So Tempest views all these like rich houses full of rich people. And and you said there's like people like along the roads, right?
Yeah, you see a couple people. Do you want me to put markers for them? I can do
More
that.
so, Tempest is trying to gauge how these people look.
Okay.
Do these people look like a bunch of stuck-up rich people, or do they look like regular folks? / are these homeless people?
You see that it's kind of a the best dressed people here are what you'd consider like middle class at best. Like still not wealthy, but have enough and a little bit of surplus. You know, like they're not rich by any means. They still have to make their own clothes. They still have to make their own food. They still have to buy all that. There's not really servants here unless they're workers in like a restaurant, and even then, that's not really servants. You know.
So realistically, Tempest could gauge this as a form of like bartering society.
You can barter. That is definitely possible. People will
Like-
barter. People will take coin. It's really whatever is, the best value.
Understood.
Maybe a little dance. Payment.
Who knows?
Tempest is solely focused on the job then, and he will simply follow Jacques.
All right. And yeah, well, no, this is Misha right here. Yeah, Misha's the one leading you on this. Jacques is this guy. Let me get his token.
Sorry, I got my name switched up.
Yeah, this is Jacques. He's the human.
Yes.
Whereas Misha got a
Oh my
pointy
god, he
ear.
just grew 50 feet tall.
Ah!
No, we're good.
All right.
That got you, man? That's what got you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
So
weird shit.
So as he's like leading you out, and he's like, "Oh, and if you need to buy any materials, ammo, anything before we leave, I'm going to just fly ahead to the edge of the city real quick, just to make sure everything's clear to go. Is that all right?"
Understood.
All right. And he is going to whoosh and fly off.
Dude, I was so excited, and then I remembered something, and I got so upset.
What?
What?
I was like, dude, I have so much gold, I'm gonna spend like all of it like at these shops. And then I went, oh fuck, dude, I donated it all.
Donated all your gold?
Not all of my gold, but like all the gold that I would have gotten from the solo session.
If you'd like,
I mean,
can
you did
always ask
get-
Biffle for a little bit.
You did get those a couple, like a gem or two, right?
I got a bunch of gems that I could sell.
Yeah, you could sell.
Some spice jars that I could sell.
Yeah.
Spice jars are worth more than the gem, man.
Yo.
Spice is very expensive.
There's like actual spice in there. What the fuck?
Oh, by the way, before I forget, if anybody, I know nobody's wondering, but if anybody's wondering, this is Tempest's current holy symbol.
It looks angry.
Just a little upsetting to look at. I
Yeah.
liked it better when it was a snowflake.
You mean the Frost Maiden?
Yeah.
You're a snowflake, Jam.
Jam, you're one of those people that would be like, yeah, I am a snowflake, but when we all get together, we make an avalanche.
That's very cute.
See, it's like,
Maybe a little cringe.
Maybe a
That's
Not
little
the
bit.
cool kind. Maybe a little cringe.
so Tempest is looking for potions.
Okay.
But we'll also look for some.
You know that the person who sold you potions last time is on the ship currently.
Oh, fuck. Did
Though
Tempest,
you can try to find another.
did Tempest miss his like going out of business sale?
You know what? Let me think about the days that have passed.
What about like a grand opening sale if he's on the ship now?
Well, because Tempest convinced him to sell his shit and become a traveling merchant.
Let me think. I'm just thinking about like the time that would have passed. It was only like a day or two after. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have missed it. We'll say it's going on within the next couple hours.
Okay, in which case then Tempest is going to turn to the clown. He's just going to go, Clown,
Yes, sir.
there's a goblin that's going to be selling all of his materials to become a traveling merchant. He's going to be auctioning it off. Do you wish to attend the auction?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh my God,
Let's
you're
do it.
asking them out on a date?
And
No,
Toy,
he's married and we're best friends.
Toy, do you have the funds to participate in an auction?
I
Are you
happen
rich
to own
enough
quite
to
the business.
Proto, it'll be a whole event. You can get some from me. Let's go.
What the fuck? I just said I owned a business.
Can't hear you.
Shitty
My
business.
bad. It's a stupid business.
I'm not
That's
poor,
what-
dude. I'm not poor.
Accept the
I'm not
crown
poor.
coin.
I'm not poor!
Jam, how much gold do you have right now, Jam?
Okay, so I was gonna see if I could do this very sneakily, but I can't. I forgot how much gold I got from the one shot, so I'm frantically going through messenger messages right now trying to find it.
For whatever it's worth, I don't know how much gold I got because I have not finished my one shot. Moss,
Moss.
how much would I have gotten paid for that?
We'll
Oh my
say
God.
that you
Oh,
got.
how much did I get paid from that?
Well, they paid you at the town, and you were like, "Nah, man, you give it, you take it, man."
I thought I was getting more payment, man. Where's more payment?
Damn. See,
That's what you get for being
altruism
generous.
at its worst.
I got 150 gold in my pocket.
So Tempest, I'm gonna say, you get 60 gold, and I'm also gonna give Biffle about 60 gold as well. Fair?
Oh,
So,
Tempest
Yeah.
like, and then, like the pirate.
in total, Tempest has 296 gold. He's gonna buy something nice.
Isn't it crazy that like we got all this fucking money, but like some people
Ain't shit
probably
to
in this
spend it
city
on.
will never even see a gold piece?
Exactly.
So sad.
Summer Tempest feels
It's like real
no. Summer Tempest feels no pity for poor people.
Dude, Proto feels no
People
pity
love
for
poor-
poor people. Get your
People
money up,
literally
not your
love
money
poor
up.
people.
That's what Tempest is saying. Tempest sees a fast food worker being like, "I'm in my bag," and he's like, "No, make sure that the sauces are in my bag."
Damn.
Summer Tempest doesn't think essential workers are essential.
No, he doesn't.
Summer Tempest is listening to the Andrew Tate podcast.
I was literally about to say that.
Now, see, here's the issue. Summer Tempest is like. Summer Tempest is very black and white, so he believes you're either good or you're evil. And if he like sees a bunch of people fucking up a homeless guy, he's gonna go kill all the guys fucking up the homeless guy, and then be like, "Hey, homeless man, here's some gold."
I thought you'd be like,
some
and then
help."
he'd kill the homeless
Why are you such
guy.
a dick to me? I'm not evil.
He's chilling.
He's not evil.
I said
can't
I'm
see
not
the-
evil.
Nice.
Oh, well, Tempest doesn't. Summer Tempest has just met you, and he thinks that you moved him and touched him in his sleep.
I said I didn't touch you, man.
Summer Tempest doesn't know if he can believe you yet.
Summer Tempest? Yeah.
For whatever it's worth, though, Spring believes you.
More like Bummer Tempest.
I don't give a fuck about what Spring thinks.
All right, so you are all going to the auction house, right?
Yes.
Just go back to the blue one, man. You talked to us when you were blue.
Bro,
Like-
I can't. I don't choose who the fuck I become.
Yeah.
You do.
How about you
Character.
work on that then, buddy?
Okay.
That's my
reframe your
character arc.
mindset.
That is my character arc.
But do it faster!
So
Piss me off!
Boss,
These-
where is the shaman?
he's gone.
Damn it.
He's dead.
So these three are gonna go just like to a random like a weapon shop or whatever to resupply on their ammunition and what have you. They're not interested really in participating in an auction at the moment. Okay,
Couldn't be us.
so it's just going to be you three. All right. We're gonna use theater of the mind for this next one. So you walk into this. Actually, you kind of just walk into the regular general store. Yeah, Mountain Dew. You walk into the regular general store, and you see that he has a bunch of his items on display, and he's like, and he has a little podium there, and he's like, "All right, welcome everybody to Rick Gack's best auction ever."
Only option.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah,
Auction ever.
he kind of looks like this.
What the fuck?
I got a
He's
token.
80 feet tall.
Oh my god, he's Jewish.
It's wearing.
God damn!
Is that
Jail.
allowed? Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
-1 inspiration point.
Oh my god.
That's oh my bad.
I think it's the most anti-Semitic thing I've heard you say.
So he's manning an auction. A man can't have a financial auction without being Jewish, apparently.
I think it's because he's a goblin, Moss.
Yeah, that's even more racist. You're racist
It's
against
because he's a
goblins too.
See, I was assuming it's because he had a big nose.
I'm pretty
Goblins
sure
just have that.
I'm pretty sure like
I thought that
goblins are
were
like
an
synonymized
anti-Semitic.
with Jewish people.
Yeah.
Is it it's because the GM views him as money hungry.
Oh
Honestly,
my god.
John, being
Damn.
100 with you was a combination of
This is the
all
next
those
funny
things.
moment. This
That
is
was
the next
offensive,
funny
that's my
moment,
bad.
guys. GM
Picture.
actually
Damn.
Jewish people.
Okay, so you are in the auction. And he's like, "Yes, Rick Gack's auction." Ah, you three, come in. You are. He looks at you, Tempest, and he's like, "You look familiar." Never mind. No, everyone is welcome. And you see a couple other people there. They kind of got their little signs and stuff. You see a person holding out signs to like put up if you want to raise your bet and everything. He's like, "Okay, for the first item, we got a bulk order that I can't carry an immense amount of this stuff on the road. So," and he's going to come from behind him. And he's gonna. And you're gonna just see this like almost like this huge double stacked carton of vials, basically, of like blue liquid. He's be like, "This stuff right here, everyone wants this. I've been selling out of it, I swear." He
Why you guys so many?
these are cat's eye potions. All right, these will make you nimble and fast. Bidding starts at a measly 5 gold for all 8 of them.
All 8?
6 gold.
6 gold to the. What's your name? To Tempest. 6 gold to Tempest. Going once.
Ten.
Going twice.
10 gold.
10 gold to 10 gold to Biffle. 10 gold to Biffle. Anyone
Said
else?
7, but I'll
Anyone
settle for
else?
10.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? And you're gonna hear a couple other of the commoners get in on it, like yeah. And it's going to raise up. We got 13 there. 15.
15 gold for 8 potions.
Yes.
That's a steal still.
That's what
We're
I'm
up to
saying.
15. We're up to 15. Any higher? Can we go any higher? And you're gonna see this 18 gold. 18 gold. All right. Any more? And you're gonna see this big hulking guy in the back. You can see this guy more so than anyone else in the area. He looks rich, and he's gonna be like,
What is he?
you see this big hulking kind of what's the best way to describe him? He looks like a fat cat kind of politician. He's a huge tabaxi.
Big cat!
He is thick. He's big. But he's got custom made clothes. He's got like this suit on, a top hat, and he's like 25 gold. He's like 25 to the man in the back. Anyone else? Going once.
Moss, can you please clarify? Does he look like this guy?
You know what? Sure. He kind of looks like that.
Meow, 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 meow.
Seeing him kind of like walk in, do like people like at the auction look like a little like nervous or like upset that this guy's barging in?
Oh yeah, they kind of move away from him to the other side of the room. And he's like, 25, going once, going twice.
He's gonna turn and look that guy in the eye. He's gonna go 26.
26 gold to Tempest. 26 gold. Any more? Anyone? And he's gonna be like 30.
I'm opening up my wallet. What the fuck is going on, man?
I gotta go let my girlfriend in the building, so I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna go take a piss real quick then. It's a quick break.
Alright, everybody, piss break.
Hi, Jane.
Piss break. Yeah, and he's like 30 gold.
Elf, yeah.
Oh, how much did you say? 30?
He said 30 gold.
So then he's gonna look at him. 31.
And this is gonna go, and you're just gonna keep doing this for a while.
For a little bit, yeah.
Okay, the price is gonna raise to 40 gold. And you
41.
going back and forth, like increasing each other by 1. $40 gold.
41.
And after a little bit, you're gonna hear from Rikek, and sold the Tempest Gendry.
He's gonna kind of give him that, like, fuck you look.
And yeah, you see this big ass fat cat kind of.
You just got played.
You see this fat cat kind of like lower down to you, and he's like, "You got a problem, son?
Do you?
Do you?"
What'd you say, Mouse?
He says, "Do you?"
I'm perfectly fine. It appears that you're the problem, no?
We'll see about that.
How many of these potions were they, Mouse?
You get about, I think I said 6, right?
I thought it was 8.
It was 8? Okay. Yeah, 8 potions of Cat's Grace.
He's a cat. What's he need that for?
Alright. And he's gonna be like, wonderful bidding war that one was. Tense as always. Now for the next item. We got. And he's gonna look behind him. He's got a big pile of stuff. It looks like almost like you're picking the presents from under the tree. And he's like, And you're gonna see he's gonna kind of put like a couple scrolls. These are potion making directions. Directions to make your very own minor potion of healing. Got these and never had really the skill to use them, but I tapped him in the back. Bidding will start. Ooh, let's see. It's got to be more than an actual potion, I feel. The ability to make your own. We're going to start at 55 gold pieces. 55. 56. Got 56 here. 57.
Chance, you're bidding against yourself.
You're raising the price on yourself.
I want them. Give them to me.
We got 57.
You don't really change your voice a lot. Sorry.
We got 57 gold. 57 gold. Anyone going once, going twice, and then the fat cat is going to walk up again. 60 gold.
Was very excited. How tall is this guy?
This guy is about. He's shorter than you, but he's like 6'5".
Little itty bitty tiny cat person.
Mhm.
What'd you say?
Yeah, no. The current auction price is at 60 gold. Fat cat just bid 60 on it.
65.
65. 65. 65. 65. 65.
65. 65.
Going
65.
once, going twice. 65, 65, can we get another one for 65, 65? And the fat cat's gonna speak up again and go, 67. And
69.
69, going once,
said the number.
going twice.
Oh,
I want you to roll me an intimidation check, Jam.
Okay. Moment.
I will be right back. Give
Okay.
about 2 minutes.
Okay, you see him kind of step back, and you get it for 69 gold. The recipe to make a minor potion of healing. Whether you have the tools or the know-how on how to do it is a different thing, but you do have these items. You do have the instructions.
Who knows how to make potions?
Who does?
Said I know a bestie. I have a bestie who knows how to make potions.
Maybe.
Wonder
All right.
who that is.
And then, and you're gonna see he's gonna go into the back room or whatever. You're gonna just hear like a bunch of tumbling back there. And you're gonna hear something fall on his head, and he's like, "Ah! No, I need to downsize."
While this is happening, Tempest is gonna turn to the cat. Like, is the cat still nearby him?
Yeah, he's just kind of like doing this in the back. Big plump cat.
So Tempest is gonna go up to him, kind of eye him up and down, really unimpressed with him, and then just go, "So what's your name?"
My name.
Yes.
I don't know if you deserve it, son.
Quite frankly, you don't look like you deserve much. However, I should at least know what to call you while you're being embarrassed.
The name is Mr. Tigglesworth.
What?
The name is Mr. Tigglesworth. Tigglesworth, yes.
Tigglesworth.
Tigglesworth.
Can you spell that?
Yes. D-I double gur. E-S-W-O-R-T-H-S.
Okay. Is there a reason that everybody here is intimidated by you?
They shouldn't be. I mean,
I agree, you're unimpressive.
I mean,
Oh.
who would be
So
afraid of
strong.
little old me, right?
So what, are you like a loan shark or something? Is that your thing?
No, I'm not a loan shark. Loan sharking's for. And you see, he looks to the goblin. Slight bit of racism there.
Oh no.
Only a slight bit.
Only a slight bit.
Just a tinge of racism.
Mhm. That's for the goblins, not me.
And so what do you do?
Oh, this and that, help people with certain things, get things done. You could say I'm a trader of sort. I get items delivered from here to there, from people's hands to other people's hands. In a way.
So you're a smuggler.
I wouldn't say that. I would say I just described what a trader is.
You see, Big Cat, my main issue is that you've advertised yourself poorly. If I were to hire you, I would not know what for.
Well, you and he's gonna like remember what your name was. Tempest, right?
Indeed.
You seem to be new to town and don't get how things work just yet. I think you and your friends might want to watch out. And he leaves the establishment.
Tempest is going to. He's not going to allow this to stand.
Okay.
And as he steps out, Tempest is going to use his face step to appear directly in front of, like, not directly in front of him, but like 5 feet away, as so that this ring of fire doesn't burn him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to go, I'm not sure what you're implying, but I would recommend that you understand who you're speaking with.
Oh, I understand completely. A lost dove, an unknown land.
Ooh.
I like watching this. I hope they kill each other.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Now, this bird's gotta fly away. Stay for a while, won't you? The auction is going to get pretty heated. And he's going to walk away.
Tempest is going to remember his face.
Alright. And do you go back in the auction hall?
Yeah.
Okay, going back in the auction hall, you can see he has now put another item on the pedestal. This looks to be a, it looks like kind of like a bracelet of sorts. And he's gonna be like, okay, this one, not magical, everyone. Sorry, not magical to my knowledge. All right, but
Cool's reeling right now.
this is a well-crafted gold and jewel bracelet. Now, it's not the highest quality gold, not the best clarity of jewels. But it's, and he's just going to go on and on about it, and he's going to start the bidding at like 10 gold.
Proto will pipe up. 10 gold.
All right, 10 gold here, there. And it's going to get tossed around a bit until it's up to around 20 gold. That seems to be the highest of what they're willing to pay for it.
He dropped out a while before that.
Okay, sounds good. And you see this kind of middle-aged person who doesn't have a lot of stuff to their name. Is just kind of like, and he runs off with this after paying it, and he's like, yes.
Look, yeah.
He's like, okay, the next item we have here is going to end. Before he even has time to announce it, you're going to hear an explosion in the ceiling.
Oh.
Tempest draws his sword.
And as the dust clears slightly, you're going to see 4 orcs rain down from the ceiling with masks on, and they look like they are ready to take care of anyone they need to, get the goods, and head the fuck out.
That's kind of true.
I played many rounds of Payday, mind you.
All right. So
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what do you do?
Tempest draws his sword.
I think we're gonna roll on.
Yeah, you're gonna draw your sword. Everyone drawing their weapons and such. Alright.
Yeah.
All right. 2, 12. Okay. 5. All right. Cool. All right. Let me just get a couple more songs in here, just so we have some songs to fight people to. Sound good?
Yeah.
You are first up. The auction house has been. Its roof has been blown straight off. Well, I say auction house. It's more like the general store. Roof has been blown the fuck off. Orcs riding down to take whatever item is right here. And yeah. What do you do?
Okay.
First round of combat.
Okay, so I clicked on it on accident, but could I actually flank, like surprise attack this guy?
If anything, they more surprised you with everything.
True.
But so let's see. You surprise a creature and hit it with an attack on your first turn. Oh wait, on your first turn in combat. It's a racial feature. You can use this trait once per combat. Yeah, sure. So yeah, you just have to walk up to him, and your first attack deals an extra 2d6 damage. Sounds good.
Okay.
So you have to
So-
hit this first attack though for it to count. Okay. Okay.
So
Which one are you
Yeah.
moving towards?
maybe actually go after this guy and try and pick him off first.
All right. Okay.
And
You move up to
I'm
him.
gonna hit him with my two-handed longsword.
Okay, two-handed longsword. Roll to hit. Deny. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
Weird.
Hold up. Okay. Yeah. No, you're not gonna hit on that. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's where they tried to crunch the numbers there.
All right. So it is now. Unless you have something else you want to do.
No, thank you though.
All right. It is now this orc's turn. I had to pick up my dice. It is this orc's turn. What is he going to do? Yeah, that's what he's going to do. All right. So you're going to see he's going to pick up whatever items on the pedestal for for the auction up, and you're going to see he's starting to climb back up his rope. And that is going to be his turn. Next orc's turn is going to be this one. He's going to move to subdue anyone who might be coming to attack them at the podium. Proto, would you say you're outwardly vicious looking at the moment? Like, do you
At
look
the
like you're
moment-
about to attack?
At the moment, I guess I'm still kind of caught up in the chaos, but my weapon would be drawn at this point.
If your weapon is drawn, he is going to jump over here. He's going to come to you. What's your AC?
15.
Right. He doesn't hit. You see he swings his great axe, and it just you just duck, and it kind of whiffs over your head.
Classic.
All right. It is now the one in front of Biffle. He's going to take his great axe. Does a 15 hit?
No.
15 does not hit? All right. So yeah, he's going to basically kind of do the same thing. He's going to kind of wham his great axe down, and it's going to hit the ground beside you. You kind of move out the way, being as acrobatic as you are. Proto's turn.
All right. cunning action.
Okay.
I am disengaging from this guy that I'm
Okay.
next to. And I'm going to run over to this orc at the podium,
Okay.
and I want to try and cut the rope that he's climbing.
All right. Roll a hit.
Dan,
Hmm.
could you turn me down?
Okay.
Let's see. This is to hit the rope. It's not to hit him. So.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You you quickly, and because it's a rapier, it doesn't have like a sharp side. You kind of just like stab your sword with like pinpoint accuracy into the rope and kind of and like sever it.
Cool. How far off the ground was he?
He was about
Like a couple feet climbing up, like.
yeah, he was just starting to do it. Like
Okay. All right. And then you know what? That's my turn.
all right. Cool. It is now this orc. He sees you run past, and he sees basically. You see his eyes kind of light up a little bit as he comes to attack you.
Okay. Using my reaction on that attack. Silvery barbs.
So I must reroll. Okay, I'm gonna say this. You are so lucky you have that. I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. I had a feeling, and something just told me.
Okay. 2. All right, you're good.
So there's that, and then I'm gonna look over at Biffle, and Biffle's gonna get a bonus.
All right, what's Biffle again?
You can then choose a different creature you can see within range, or you can choose yourself. The chosen creature has an advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw if they make it within 1 minute.
Hell yeah.
All right. Sounds great. Tempest's turn. Tempest time, baby.
T.
TT, baby. You are muted. Can't hear you.
Sorry. You know what they say, boys. TT. Tempest time. If Tempest does one thing, it's have a time. So here we go. So Tempest is going to use Searing Smite.
Okay.
That's not what was supposed to happen there. I misunderstood the spell.
So, do they have to make a Constitution save?
No, so okay, so it's when I hit a creature during the spell's duration. So like, this is a bonus action.
Okay.
When I go and I attack, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna attack.
You attack
Great
this
sword.
guy, yeah, okay. And you hit, and then it also causes that. And they need to pass the Constitution save, or else they take the fire damage?
Yes.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, let me
DC 13.
check. It is.
Is it 13, or is that wrong?
No, 13 is correct. So, next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, your weapon flares with white hot intensity. The attack deals 1d6 fire damage and causes the target to ignite into flames.
Okay.
At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, the target must make a con save or take 1d6 fire damage. On a successful save, the spell ends. If the target or creature within 5 feet uses an action to put out the flames, okay.
Alright. So yeah, you slash, your blade kind of shines with this fiery light, and you catch his clothes fire.
Yeah, so he's taking 10 slashing, 4 fire damage.
10
as
slash.
Okay.
Okay.
Tempest just kind of watching him burn.
Alright. Yeah. And he's like... Alright.
And that is Tempest's turn.
Tempest's
TT
turn?
voice.
Alright. Tempest time is over. Biffle time.
God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, Biffle time. Right,
BT.
so
BT.
Biffle time. Okay, so Biffle is going to try and attack with her sword again. This feller right in front of him.
Okay. Ooh. Modified 20. I like it a lot.
Oh,
All right.
base jam moment.
All right. So that's great. All right. So you hit. Roll your damage. 7 slashing damage. All right. Cool beans. All
I
right.
get a crit, or is that only if it's natural?
Yeah, it's only if it's a natural 20. So if you roll a 20 on the die, it's a crit. Other than that, any 20 is. All right.
I think I would like to try and use my bardic inspiration.
Okay. Who are you going to give it to?
I'm gonna give it to Proto.
All right. You got 1d6 of bardic inspiration now, Proto. Gavin?
Yeah.
You got
Sorry, I
1d6 of bardic inspiration, Jam.
Yeah. I was listening. I was listening.
All right, sounds good. All right, and is that your turn? Jam? Yes? Okay, cool. All right. So it's this orc's turn. He's kind of on his ass, and he's like, ah! And you can see him clutching this thing in like a sack of some kind. And he kind of tosses it behind him on the ground, like over here. And he straight up just goes up to this metal man, and he tries to punch him.
Yeah,
Duh.
buddy.
Does a 12 hit.
Nope.
He basically just like clangs his like bones against your metal form. He's like,
Yeah, and I'm looking over at him with a slow turn.
Slow turn, metal eyebrows raised.
What's it gonna say?
I'm doing the rock face.
this guy
The
getting
vine boom is built into my system.
yeah, this guy getting firmly annoyed by being ignored by this metal man. Comes up behind him.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna, he's flanking you. All right. Does a modified 21 hit?
Maybe on like a Thursday, but not today.
Not today. Okay, why is that?
I woke up
Because
I woke up like feeling good. You know, it's like a nice day. Don't want to
Yeah?
ruin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Woke
you're gonna
up
take
feeling
this damage and you're gonna fucking like it.
Oh my god.
POV, Moss asked and then didn't care about the answer.
Ooh, that's max damage on that dice. That's gonna be
Right, now you're getting punished.
13, 14, 15, 16. 16 damage, my friend.
Yeah, I'm still fine.
Okay, cool. As he just kind of cleaves his axe right into your shoulder, your metal shoulder, and you can see it makes a very large dent. And you're like, oh, it's not supposed to look like that.
It's true.
All right, it is now the one in front of Biffle. He sees them all ganging up over there, and he's like, I'm gonna take out the clown.
Don't take out the clown.
I'm gonna take out the clown.
I take this clown out. I'm too bouncy.
13. Does a 13 hit?
Fuck no. Too
All right,
bouncy.
you're too bouncy. You bounce
Too
over it.
bouncy.
Bro, I cannot believe that you're doing the biffle bounce right now.
Really.
All right, Proto's turn. You just got dented in the arm. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna do something awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disengage.
yeah, disengage.
No, my flanking.
Shut the fuck up. I don't like you. And number 2 is I'm gonna cast Jacob's favorite cantrip on myself.
Ending? Yeah.
yeah. So casting time is a full 10 rounds.
It's so true. I can't do that. I forgot how long it takes. That's mentally challenging to me.
Well,
You
like
have 2
Jacob's.
special needs party members.
No.
And who are
Okay,
they?
fine. Get rid of Mending Man. I'm still disengaging, but I am going to
Message has been hidden.
pull out a short bow, and I was aiming for this guy.
You
But it
aiming
looks
for that
like I
guy?
probably won't hit him.
You aiming for that guy?
Yeah.
Basically, the man who just like cleaved a chunk into your shoulder. He gets like a twig that flies at him, and it just bounces off his plate, and he just looks at you.
What a dumb bastard.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. It is this one right in front of Tempest. Mad that he just got slashed with this searing hot blade. Is
He's
going
still
to.
on fire, by the way.
Yeah, he's. Oh, what is the damage he needs to roll against himself?
I assume it's just another. I assume it's just going to be a d6 every time.
Let's see. Is it on your turn at the start of each of its turn? Okay, and it's up to 1 minute as long as it's concentrated. Okay, so he's gonna take a d6. Actually, I'll let you roll that. Why not?
Fuck yeah.
I'll just let you roll the damage for that.
Burn, homo.
Dude,
Oh shit!
oh my god.
God damn.
God, dude.
Man, somebody just sent me a picture, and it was a picture of a dolphin brain. You ever seen those things?
They're wriggly, man.
What?
Well, no, it's just they're like
They have so many
twice as
folds.
big as the human brain, man.
There's so many folds.
Holy shit.
Their brains are so big that they only shut down half of it while they sleep, so the other half can stay on while they're like asleep.
Bro, that's so wild.
So this guy on fire.
Dolphins must get concussed all the time. Holy shit.
Okay, will a modified 22 hit you?
No.
Excuse me?
Yeah, of course it hits me.
I always say that because if you have like something like Gavin where you can dodge or you want to do something like that, that's why I say it. That's why I say it. So yeah, modified 22 hits. I want you to roll again for your Constitution, or not the concentration.
Concentration.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you keep up your concentration as you are hit back with a staggering. That's gonna be 10 damage.
Alright.
As he looks furious at you for still being on fire.
Burn.
Tempest time.
Alright. So dude is still on fire. Tempest feels pretty cool about that. So the next thing that he's gonna do, on a scale of like 1 to like 20, how fucked up is this guy looking?
Roll me an insight check.
On a scale of 1 to 20.
He's looking pretty beat up.
Alright, in that case, Tempest...
You can't gauge
is
it on a scale.
Tempest is then gonna use that and save the spell slot, and he's going to attack with his greatsword.
All right, you'll hit.
That is 8 slashing.
8 slashing damage. All right. And you see, like, you basically make him, like, back on one knee as you, like, slash at him. And he's like, oh. As he, like, slowly pushes back up. He is not quite down yet. He is on his last legs, though, you can see. All right. Biffle Von Champ, tell me, what is happening?
I'm gonna Biffle Von stab this guy again.
I'm gonna Biffle Von Shank.
Biffle Von Shank him.
Yeah! Made the joke.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you hit. Roll your damage. 9 slashing damage against this guy. All right, all
What are
right.
you trying to do there again?
I accidentally clicked on longsword two-handed, but because it's not my longsword two-handed, that's what popped up.
I see.
Like, are you
Interesting.
talking in proto right now? In character.
No.
All right. Ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, yeah, you hit him, and you see like your sword kind of just you kind of cleave across his chest a little bit, and he's like, ugh. Right. It is now, unless you have something else you want to do.
We'll be all for now.
That'll be all for now. Sounds great. So first off, it is this guy. You can see he's like looking up at the hole real quick, where his rope was, and you're gonna see he's gonna try to let's see, acrobatics. Okay, you're gonna see he's gonna try to like launch off this podium here to try to grab his rope that was severed, but he misses it by a little bit.
Thank God, bro. I would have had to go after him.
Bro,
That was-
I love
Would've
these.
been after him.
I love these unathletic orcs. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like a universal thing at this point.
All right. Yeah, and this guy mad that the metal man walked away from him, thinking he's so much better than him, all that kind of shit. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's gonna walk over here. He's gonna fucking dash over to you and just be like, "Little man,
You think you're better than me?
yeah, little man think he better.
You think
Think he
better
can
than
run.
me?
He can run because he rolled a 3." As he swings his axe, you just simply move out of the way. It was a very anger-filled, not rationale-filled hit.
Sitting there,
Thank
just
God.
nobody run from Ruckduck.
Nobody run from Orc Rourke.
Lord.
Lord.
All right, the one in front of
One
Biffle, mad that you keep slicing him, is going to actually hit you this time. Modified 22 doesn't hit.
Yes.
Okay, gonna actually hit you. And that's going to be... That's going to be 10 damage.
Beats.
Alright, yeah. It is now Proto's turn.
All right, so this guy's kind of like not leaving me alone, and it's making me upset. So I'm gonna have to stab him.
Yeah, you're going to stab him, right? Whew. You're going to stab him good.
Damn right.
Damn right. Alright.
Yeah, that's all. 6 damage. And then you know what?
Damn, yeah.
No, I can't do that. I'm gonna use my cunning action
Yeah?
to disengage.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I'm jumping over, and I'm going over there.
As you keep running away, he's like, "Where are you going, little man?"
Yeah, it's called guerrilla tactics, buddy.
And remember, I am
gonna
running
say that
cover,
to him?
so if you ever want to do cover of any kind, you are free to.
Cover
But-
exactly what it sounds like.
It
Yeah.
adds to your AC the more you're in cover. So I think it's like quarter cover is plus 2 AC, half cover is plus 5, and then full cover is you just can't hit them. If I remember,
I believe if you're in half cover, any attack against you has disadvantage. If you're in full cover, people can't attack.
I mean, I just read the rules. I know half cover does plus 5 to your AC. That's how the cover works in 5th edition. I think I even put it in the helpful D&D references for cover.
Mhm.
So if yeah, here it is. Damage, hit points, half cover. Oh wait, sorry. Half cover has a plus 2 bonus to AC and dexterity saving throws. Yeah, half cover, 3/4 cover has plus 5. So sorry, it was half cover has plus 2, 3/4 cover has plus 5, and total cover can't be targeted directly.
Swag.
All right. Cool beans. All right. It is now Proto went, so it is now this orc in front of Tempest. Seared beyond belief, kind of looking more like a pig on a roast at this point. Oh, is that the...
It's the damage from this fire.
Yeah. More than looking seared, he is seared and he is dead.
Yeah.
You got a long middle finger, Jacob.
Because I put it up all the time.
He's burning. Just...
Tempest has sent him to meet Hor.
Oh,
Alright.
fuck.
It is Tempest time. You see that, yeah, that guy's still trying to escape.
Yeah, so Tempest is going to... Hold on. Close that one. So now Tempest is going to load up his Thunderous Smite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the Summer Tempest. All he does is smite things. If in
course.
case you haven't caught on.
You know, I've caught it.
Yeah, so he attack. Yeah, so as he's attacking with his greatsword, does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not.
All right. Well, that's fine. The Thunderous Smite is still up. Eventually, he will get got.
All right. So basically, what happens is your sword lights up with this thunderous crackle as you like swoosh near him, and you can see his eyes widen as like a very loud sound, almost like crack. It's like hitting like a baseball at like top speed. You just hear "Coof" as it passes him. All right.
And Tempest is like looking at this guy with straight up malice.
Yeah, he looks a little. Roll me an intimidation check. Roll me an intimidation check.
Sure.
Okay. He looks generally a little bit scared.
Yeah, for whatever it's worth, too. Tempest also has this. Tempest isn't doing this, but like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like he can basically see like an aura about you of like, and he is frightened of it a little bit. Not enough to like get the condition of frightened, but enough that he just wants to get the fuck out of here a little bit and complete his task.
Tempest has what could be referred to as "fuck you" energy.
Yeah, a little bit. Biffle,
Yo.
your turn.
Kill him.
I will kill him.
I will
Going to
destroy you.
Biggest, most baddest stab.
It's no use.
And you rolled a nat one. Roll me a D100 then.
Shit. Okay.
It flies out of your hand, hits me in the head, it kills me. I'm rolling a new character.
58. Okay, let's see. I gotta look up what this does. Hold up.
Maybe I won't give him the biggest, baddest stab.
It's definitely not.
You're about to lose an arm.
Don't say that.
You're about to lose a leg.
No, you can't. Sorry to eat a proto.
What?
Jam, you have multiple.
Thought you only had one per encounter.
No, it's you have your level to like give out. I asked Jam for inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration is different from regular Inspiration, by the way.
Yeah.
It's true. I
But
still
Jam-
have yet to find a use for that.
Okay, so for the next 10 rounds, Jam,
Yeah.
every time you make an attack roll or saving throw, you must roll a d4 as well and subtract the number rolled on that d4 from that attack roll or saving throw.
It's really fucked up, man.
I'm doing what the crit tables say.
No, you're real for that.
Also
Alright.
just a slave to the table.
Slave to the
Sorry,
tables.
could you actually point out to me where it says that? I'm trying really hard to read, and it's just not
Bardic
computing.
inspiration.
It's like, obviously, yeah, I'll give it to you if I'm able to, but I just, like, can't.
You can make a counter for it in your character sheet. There should already be.
You already have a counter, Jam. Yeah, so Jam, you have 2 d6 that you can give out. You've already given out 1, which means that you have 1 d6 left you can give somebody.
No! Hey, thought it was 4 2d6.
4
That makes
2d6? For what?
Like, I gave somebody 2d6.
Oh no, it's only a d6, yeah. I think it
that
eventually
was not bad.
upgrades to a d8, which is pretty nice, but that's a little bit later on, to say the least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mashed potato brain.
Alright,
As
is that your turn? Do you try to do anything else?
a bonus action, I'm gonna give Tempest inspiration.
Alright. Got a Bardic Inspiration, that's 1d6 for you. Alright. It is now the guy right here, in front of Tempest. Seeing that he needs to get away from this person, he is going to... What is he going to do? Da. Da. Okay, yeah, this is what he's gonna do.
God.
Yes, this is what he's gonna do. Okay. I need you to make a strength check.
Strength check?
Tempest.
Let's see.
Okay.
That'd be a 12.
All right. So he shoves you prone. I was just looking at the rules because I had to make sure.
Dumb bitch.
Yeah. So basically, like he kind of like goes up to you, kind of like bowl, kind of like, and he just like and like shoves you down to the ground prone. And that's gonna take up his attack.
Do you run getting up as half your speed or as an action?
I take it as I take it as half movement.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna do that just so you are kind of away from him, and he's going to go over to the other rope that is still hanging down over here, and he is going to go over here.
Okay.
All right, and that is going to be his turn because he can't do any more in 6 seconds.
Well, he's still fucked. He's still fucked.
Hey man, he just wants to get the fuck out of here. He's not thinking rationally.
Trying to.
Alright. And this guy is going to. He sees, the getaway driver basically getting pushed around, and he is going to come over here to stop you. Alright. This guy is going to. Does a modified 24 hit. Alright, cool. It's gonna be 6 damage.
Alright.
Coolio. And then the one in front of Biffle does not hit. Whiffs it again. Alright. It is now.
Bouncy.
Yeah, it's now Proto's turn. Show us how it's done, Proto.
Yeah. So we love cunning action as a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm dashing over and I'm jumping up onto this table and I'm like, "Yo, dude, you remember when I didn't let you like leave that one time? What if I did it again?" Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that in character?
So same story, different verse. Same, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean?
With elegance. With elegance, just. And you sever the rope again.
You dumb bitch. I spit on him.
We don't have saliva.
We'll work on it.
You put oil on him. Put oil
we
in
can
his
workshop
tears.
it.
And he's just holding this like limp rope in his hand that got cut off, and he's like,
And that realization of like, I'm fucked.
He's got to stand there for 6 seconds. Contemplate the rope.
all right. And is that all you do?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Tempest's turn. You just got attacked by this one guy who just ran up to try to let his guy get away.
Oh. Moss, let me ask you a question. Because... Hold on, let me double check this before I ask my question.
Yes.
Never mind, I answered my own question.
Indubitably.
Tempest is gonna try to fuck this guy up. Wow.
Okay, you hit. Fuck this guy up.
Okay, so the first thing Tempest is gonna do is the Great Sword is gonna hit.
Okay.
So I have great weapon fighting, so I'm gonna reroll 1s and 2s. So this is not a 7. This is a 3 plus 4 plus 1. So this is actually gonna be. So
3 plus 4 plus 1 is 8.
Because it's going to be 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
Plus the damage from the Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Which this time, extra 2d6 thunder damage.
Is there any save he has to make for the thunder damage?
There you go.
Oh, strength save?
Yeah, it's DC 13 strength save. God damn it, Gavin.
I just wanted to show the description, man. How is that like a problem for me to do?
Because you don't have the spell.
I don't give a
So,
fuck if I have this spell.
he rolled a nat 1 on his save.
Great. So by the way, after he, so are you gonna have him take double the damage then? Is he crit failed?
DD from TT.
I'll say double the thunder damage, not the actual slashing damage.
Yeah, that's what I was asking for.
Okay, we'll double the
Yeah,
thunder
so-
smite.
Yeah, and then he also gets launched. He also gets launched 10 feet away. And
10
knocked
feet?
prone.
All right, so what's the total damage? Tell me what the total damage is.
Let's see. 24 plus 8 is 32.
You basically like do some anime shit, cut this man in half with such force that 2 halves of his body get fucking splayed against the fucking auction wall.
And Summer Tempest is staring at the getaway driver, with just like eldritch energy just kind of like flowing out of his eyes. Not eldritch, sorry, holy energy.
Yeah.
I'm used to having eldritch energy, but this time it's holy energy.
Yeah.
And then Tempest is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, and flank.
All right. Is that all your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Biffle's turn.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Sorry, I built Summer for combat.
Fair
Cut
enough.
that guy in half and you're walking away.
Damn right.
Yeah.
They're wrongdoers.
All right, Biffle's
A
turn.
wrongdoer. Stab him. Jesus.
Okay. You hit. Roll your damage. 9 slashing. Okay. All right. Yeah, you cut him again. He's like, "Fuck this shit," and he is going to. Is that all your turn, by the way?
I forgot. Do you count healing potions as a bonus action or an action?
It's your interaction, so just use it. It's your bonus
So
action.
basically a free action.
Bonus action.
Sure. Then yeah, I'm gonna slurp that up.
All right, sounds good. All right. It's now this guy's turn. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? All right. He's going to decide to cut his losses. He's going to disengage.
I'm gonna hunt him.
He's gonna try to run towards the front door.
Holy shit, dude.
Kevin, do you have like a tie him up spell?
And
Do I have a tie? You know, if I had like a net, you know, if I could shoot like a net, I think that'd be a really good addition right now.
all right.
You know, Tempest asked you if you could do that earlier.
And you are going to get a opportunity attack as this one also tries to. This one's gonna run here, so you got an opportunity attack.
Mhm.
Okay, so just roll an attack, a regular attack from your longsword. Okay. Roll your d4 as well. It's just 1d4. Alright, cool. So that's going to be 10 to hit. Whatever. You can't move to it.
Oops. Okay, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Moth,
So
what's an
this is an opportunity attack. So as he was passing you by and lighting up his guard, this is an attack you get. An opportunity, basically.
Oh, okay.
So and
I
he
understand.
succeeded. It kind of just clashed off his armor. and he's going to start running towards the door too. He is going to use his, because he did not disengage, he's going to use his action. He's going to pull something from his chest, and he is going to throw it on the ground over here.
Oh.
It is Proto's turn.
So, he just like threw something?
He threw something at you, yeah.
Did anything happen?
Not right
Like
away, no.
immediately?
Not right away, no.
Right away, no.
Okay, well, I'm gonna walk away from the thing that he threw at the ground.
Okay.
And, I mean, somebody's got to get stabbed at some point. So, if nobody else is doing it, then I guess I have to.
You will not hit.
Yeah, that's what you think, buddy.
Yeah.
Kevin's about to gaslight you.
Yeah, gaslight me.
Because I'm gonna add a D4 to that.
Yeah? Okay, go. Let's see what you roll.
Yeah.
Not
so
enough, my friend.
That's a 4. That's a 4 on my end. On my end. I don't know why you're saying it's not enough. Like it's like a 4 on my end. I don't know. So
losing a little bit of your
I'll
your-
roll damage. Yeah, I'll roll
losing a
damage.
little
I
bit
got
of
you.
your grace from seeing something thrown at you. You kind of wobble over and kind of just miss him ever so slightly.
I see.
Tempest time though.
TT.
Yeah. As my interaction, can I actually take my bag of holding and flip it inside out?
It's a black hole.
No, because it
Can
just
I
makes a useless
threaten the party
bag.
with that?
You know, blackmail the party.
Can I blackmail the party with it?
Yeah, so Tempest is going to
You won't let this guy go.
right.
Dude, he's not allowed. Moss has been giving him like temp HP every turn, dude.
Not
He's
true.
like, he needs to leave, man.
In fact, the thing is, you haven't actually hit him yet.
Well,
Yeah, I am.
prepare for that to change.
Yeah, change it.
Tempest is gonna swing with his greatsword with advantage.
With advantage, thank God.
Why? Oh yeah, because you're flanking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
hit.
divine smite while this is happening.
Okay.
That is gonna be, and then I'm also going to add the D6 from my bardic inspiration to my damage dice.
Okay. Roll
Add
that.
another 1 to that.
Oh.
Okay, so
So this is
plus
a
12. So that's gonna be 19 damage.
19 damage, 19 slashing damage total.
All
This
right.
was not especially
He
inspired.
he goes from looking scared, frightened at tip-top health to you have critically just slashed him across the chest. He does not look as good as he used to.
He never looked good to Tempest.
Biffle's turn.
Tempest, he is a wrongdoer.
Okay, so whoa.
Biffle, do you have any like ranged magic spell you can use to hurt this guy?
I do have dancing lights, so that'll do some big damage.
Oh no, we have lost Gavin.
No, Gavin.
Evan,
Gavino.
childish Gavin.
Great Gavindo. Oh,
I'm
his
gonna-
internet's dying.
I'm gonna creep and sneak
I'm gonna sneak and creep up the stairs
into
into
Gavin's
your
room.
room. You sleep. Remove your covers, exposing
Okay.
you nude.
All right.
Good. Make sure you disengage.
Yeah, I'll make sure to do that a lot. All right. Biffle, you went. Okay, it's this orc's turn. He's going to disengage again. And he's going to run.
He's running out of space.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you are now on this turn, so it is the next orc's turn. You are going to hear a big explosion over here. As
More orcs.
No, it seems like an explosive went off over there. Possibly from the item that he threw over there. Alright. And, let's see, what is this orc gonna do? What is he gonna do?
I'm back.
He is going to...
Fuck him up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, yeah. He is going to come over here by his friend. I'm just gonna use a little bit I'm gonna use a little thing to differentiate them real quick on my end.
Alright, buddy.
There we go. That's the one that is trying to run. So this guy's gonna come over here to protect his friend.
As he should, honestly. Good friend.
Right. It is Proto's turn.
So to clarify, is this is the one that we're fucking up right now? The one with the wrench on him?
Yeah, that's the one that was trying to escape a bunch.
Okay.
Alright, so it is now Proto's turn. Alright, Proto is going to get his stuff. Okay. I just gotta pop out his character sheet real quick. Alright, yeah. He's going to do what he always does. Walk over. Bounce over. Gonna go to attack. He is not going to hit. Blah, 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 blah. Is that all he can do? Okay, yeah. That's all he's going to do. Tempest's turn. Tempest time.
Alright. Everybody knows what happens during TT. Hang on, so if Tempest moves here, are you still gonna let him flank? Just because he has this, I'll say he has the speed to like move to a square that would be down here. There's just no existing square.
Yeah, we'll say that. You can flank. I'll let you flank.
Alright. Time for the GS. Greatest sword ever.
Roll me a D100 real quick.
17.
17. Okay. So deal your damage, and I'll also tell you the additional thing you got with it.
Alright.
So 9 plus 3.
Wait, hold on. Don't ignore the radiant.
Okay.
So then... Yeah.
Just tell me total damage then.
Let's see. So for the double dice, it doesn't add my modifier again.
Okay.
So without the second modifier, it's 20 damage. With the modifier, it's 23 damage. I don't know if you want to include the modifier. That's not counted there.
Whichever one you do, and you are attacking which one of these guys?
The same guy I've been fucking up this whole time.
This guy? Okay. You basically, you're right next to the doorway, in fact, and you cleave this guy in half so hard, both of his, like, halves of his body fly out the doorway into the streets.
Damn right.
Like, you basically slam against the door, it swings open, and the corpse kind of flies out. He is gone, baby.
Alright.
I'll put the red tint on him, just know he is out the door.
Okay, well, I'll say, because Tempest is then going to get in the door, like, stand in the doorway.
Okay.
Disallow this guy to leave.
Alright. And finally, you see him put up his hands, and he says, "I surrender."
Oh no. You guys are about to see Tempest's tenets come to fruition. Summer doesn't believe in forgiveness.
Well, your turn is
Wait,
over,
hold on.
technically.
I was gonna say, hold on.
Yeah, your turn. You technically did all your attacks, and you
That's true.
moved. And
Just to remind you guys of this guy's tenets.
This is gonna be an interesting reaction.
All right, Biffle's turn. Are you gonna
I'm
dash to get over there?
Dashing. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm dashing over there.
All right.
Oops. Dish.
5, 10. Okay. You dash over, and you basically What do? You see this
Going
man.
to-
I surrender.
Okay, so I'm looking at Tempest. What are the vibes Tempest is giving right now? Is he looking like we're gonna listen to him?
Probably not.
So, Summer believes in no mercy for the wicked.
Well, doesn't know that.
Yeah. So, along with that, in accordance with Tempest's bio, there is no such thing as true compassion, only admission through desire. Therefore, this guy's a wrongdoer. This is not the first crime he's committed. He is a evildoer, an evil person who now must atone for their sins in not only this life but the next. Tempest is going to kill him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Okay, I know that.
The name of his
What does
god.
he look like?
Alright.
What
So-
vibe is he giving off so Biffle can decide what to do from here?
Has Biffle ever watched a person get beheaded? Like
Yeah.
an execution? You know that body language that the executioner has? It's the same body language.
Ugh. Okay, also Spring beheaded that goblin. You don't remember.
Yes, but the issue is that Spring was trying to defend the name of his god.
Hmm.
Summer is the redeemer.
Crap, in that case I don't think Biffle's witness to beheading.
Okay, in that case, you don't sense an ounce of compassion.
All right.
Okay. Kind of all I needed.
The orc kind of actually, as he's surrendering, he lays on the ground and he puts his hand behind his head and stuff.
So, Biffle is going to make quick work of putting herself between the orc and Summer, and the orc and Summer. It's just kind of standing over him.
Do you start using rope and stuff to tie him up, or? All right. So
Tempest, we got him. It's
I
over.
can say combat is ended, so I'll just delete the turn order.
Go.
And he is just sitting on the ground. And you're starting to tie him up and stuff.
Gahog.
All right. What do you do,
Good.
Tempest?
Actually,
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could pick him up after I'm done tying him up.
Of course you can pick him up.
Hey, do you want me to roll strength?
He'll stand up with you as when he's tied up. He knows
Okay.
he's lost this.
Okay.
Yeah, so before you pick him up, Tempest wants to ask him some questions before he kills him.
Just think rationally right now. Sky, we don't know anything about why they ambushed this place. We should bring him back for questioning.
That's what you're about to witness. As Tempest is then going to go over and put his foot on his head.
He's standing up already.
He's going to knock him over then.
Dude.
Tempest is going to rough him up.
Tempest, are you being bad cop or are you being a dick right now?
Both.
I roll.
Tempest doesn't believe there's a good cop.
Bug.
Damn, base Tempest.
Tempest bootlicker?
Summer Tempest says ACAB.
I believe that.
No, I would say that Summer says ACAB, Winter says ACAB, Spring licks the boot, and Fall.
Spring licks the boot.
He's like Patrick with the chocolate at the campfire.
Yeah, and Autumn doesn't understand why guards need to exist because everybody's just friendly to each other.
Autumn's a real elf. He's a real elf.
So Summer's gonna knock him over, and kind of put his boot on the side of his head.
All right.
Unless Biffle's gonna
Biffle's
stop him
watching.
from doing that.
Bull is gonna kind of let's stop being like that. He's already tied up. You're not doing us any favors right now. Just talk to him.
So, not giving up any pressure there. He's still with the foot on the side of his head. He's just gonna go, All right, buddy. Just a few questions for you, and then this could all end quickly.
I mean by that.
Who do you work for?
Come on. Can't I get at least like a phone call?
Oh, what's a phone?
Found.
I guess they don't have that where y'all are from.
A cannon, Moss?
No, I'm kidding. He's gonna be like, can I at least get a message sent out?
Sure. Oh,
Just a message, and he's going to, if you allow him, he's going to just like tap like the front half of his jacket pocket, and you see there's a little envelope in there.
gonna gesture to
Take
the clown.
So you take it out.
Take it out.
All right, and he's just gonna basically say, just get that to whoever's the jail owner.
I'll ask you
Really
again.
girly.
Now again, who do you work for?
He didn't really give us a name, just a job to do.
Who gave you the job?
He was this big, rotund guy. We didn't really see his face.
You have fur?
Like I said, we didn't see any of his body parts.
No tail?
No, it was like a dark room. And, told that there was going to be a valuable artifact on auction. And we were told it needed to be in the right hands.
Go on.
He said it was some sort of piece of a puzzle, if that means anything. Listen, I'm here to do a job. I was told this guy was a crook thief, so I don't feel really bad about stealing, but maybe I was lied to as well.
A vibe check him.
Sure, roll me an insight check. He's telling the truth, from what you can tell. He's not particularly. He seems pretty forthcoming with this information.
Well, I think he's telling the truth. He's misinformed. Just bring him to the prison. No. Let's just bring him to the prison.
So Tempest, he's
Is there-
gonna just.
Are you in conflict with yourself at the moment, like as Tempest?
I would say like you see like Tempest's like face like swirling between all of his colors, as he's then gonna continue speaking to the orc. Just, you understand that, be that as it may, you still attempted to commit a crime.
Yes. Sorry, we were told to just snag this object, and that it could be protected in better places, basically.
Of course. Now, what was your name?
The name's Grogneck.
Grogneck. Grogneck, if I asked you to pick a number between 1 and 10, what would you pick?
Tempest, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Let's see.
3?
Consider yourself forgiven. Tempest is gonna cut off 3 of his fingers.
Yay.
And you just cut him
so
off
with,
right
like-
then.
So with like his axe, he's gonna like sever on his like right hand, which he assumes to be his dominant,
Mhm.
pointer, middle, and ring.
Okay.
And he
And-
goes, then he's gonna just say, "In the eyes of war, you're forgiven."
So
He's gonna use his healing hands, by the way, to cauterize the wound immediately.
Whoa. Oh
For
my.
the record, Summer's not doing this with malice. He's doing this as eye for an eye. Now you can't steal anymore.
Damn.
Kind of based, honestly.
Whew,
And
okay.
along with that, and Moss, I think I talked to you about this already. It's Summer, he's the Redeemer.
Yeah.
And in his eyes, he just redeemed this orc.
Yeah. So basically, as you slash down on his fingers, you just hear a painful cry.
This is supposed to be like a super serious moment for Tempest, but out of character, I'm trying really hard not to laugh at like the absurdity of it.
Tempest like right next to Biffle.
Yeah, you're right next to each other.
I would say Tempest is like right next to Biffle.
It's right upside the head. Was that needed? Do you feel better now?
Very much so.
Good. Let's get him out of here.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, his hands cauterized. He just sees his fingers on the floor. He goes into shock and he falls unconscious, just from the shock of it all.
Jesus Christ.
It's a better fate than his friends.
Yeah, you could say that. Just kind of the fucking guy that's just the two guys that are completely cut in half.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you cut
Tempest-
two people.
I told you, I made Summer for combat.
Yeah, as you walk out the door, you see like a crowd of people like crowding around this orc's cut in half corpse.
Yeah, and Tempest is he has Horus Holy symbol like dangling from his neck.
Yeah.
You know, in the sense of just like I did this because my god said so.
Yeah.
Lord,
Walking out with like you know the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You kind of walk out with like that, you know, that one scene where fake Captain America, Agent or whatever his name is, in the town square.
No, I've got no idea.
You got no idea? Oh fuck. Okay. Well, if you ever do
Sorry,
watch it,
Mr.
you'll
Moss.
understand that.
It's
You-
okay, just try to describe it to us.
You have a brutal efficiency, and people are kind of looking on, seeing you kind of covered with blood a little bit. They're horrified, but also kind of mystified about you.
They're impressed.
That's what you think.
Oh, I can feel the morality chart swiveling around right now.
I do have a morality chart.
Biffle's just gonna kind of like, Tempest, are you or Biffle holding it?
You would both have to.
unconscious feller?
You would both have to carry this orc out because he's.
Do you want the
unconscious.
butt or the head?
Head.
He wants a head.
Okay, so he's like, guys, ambushed the auction house. We're taking this guy to jail. The other people tried to blow us up.
Yeah, so Tempest is gonna then just reiterate that, but in his own words. He's just gonna say, there was an attempted terrorist attack on the auction. Terrorists are dead.
He said, different.
He said what you said, just differently.
And they all look, and shock and awe, and you see one small child come up to you and hand you a flower, Summer.
Yeah.
Tempest is gonna take the flower.
Mhm.
Kid does nothing wrong.
Yeah, he's gonna hand it to you, and he's gonna run back to his mother. Do you just go straight to the jail?
Sure do.
All right. Carrying him to the jail, you see just behind the desk.
Sorry
you
you
see-
had to witness that, Biffle. Summer's gonna say that to you too as we're like carrying this guy to the jail. Summer's just gonna go, I apologize that you had to witness that.
God, better than summer, am I? Or God, better than spring, am I right? I got a little crazy with it. You're doing what you had to.
I agree.
Well, Pat.
Yeah, and as this is going, like Tempest is gonna like list off all the tenets of his oath. You know, fight the greater evil, faced with the choice of fighting my sworn enemies or combat a lesser evil, I will choose the greatest evil. No mercy for the wicked. Ordinary foes may win my mercy, but my sworn enemies do not, and by any means necessary. My qualms can't get in the way of exterminating my foes. Restitution. If my foes wreak ruin on the world, it is because I failed to stop them, and I must help those harmed by their misdeeds.
The whole time, Biffle's just like, preach it. Tell me about it.
Of course, of course.
All right. And you arrive at the jail. You see inside there is a lone kind of I say lone. There's two people there. One looks to be sitting at a desk reading a paper. The other seems to be talking with him about something urgent. Do you come in loudly, or do you kind of try to see what they're talking about and kind of walk in?
This is all business.
All right. So you just kind of, the door just kind of cracks.
Is Biffle all business, though, or is Biffle going to talk to him?
Biffle's all business.
All right.
I don't want Tempest to dominate the situations here.
Okay. And and you're gonna see them both look at you. They both have like what looks like kind of hats on. They got badges and such, and they're like, "Look at that! I heard word we were gonna set out in a couple minutes, but grateful that you caught them."
He was a terrorist, and now he's not.
What happened?
Fingers short.
He and his cronies tried to not only rob the auction house, but then blow it to the ground. Failed on both regards.
Well, you have our thanks.
I know.
We will take him to and do you hand the letter that he had to the you hand the letter?
Oh wait,
to
I don't have it. The clown has it.
Yeah. Does
Clown will
Biffle?
hand it to him.
Okay. And he's gonna
Now,
like, what's
Also,
this?
before leaving, Tempest also grabbed whatever like they were trying to steal that was in that bag.
All
I
right.
forgot to say that, but Tempest did grab that.
All right. You have grabbed it, and I'll tell you what it is after this. Yeah, he takes the envelope and he's like, "Where'd you get this from?" You said.
It was in the breast pocket of the orc.
Okay, we'll make sure to take a good look at it. Thank you so much. And he's going to root around in his chest for a second, and you're going to see him throw a bag on the table. There's 50 gold in there for the both of you.
Yes, sir.
It's not as free.
Thank you for stopping the attack when we're frankly down on men to do it.
I'm
Worries,
aware.
it's what we do.
And then
Look.
they're gonna like
Oh,
raise their like their little flask to you as you leave. Like, Salu, safe travels.
So
Whoa.
as we're walking out, Tempest is gonna be like talking to like as soon as they leave, Tempest is gonna look at Biffle and just say, "What kind of amateur hour guards are getting inebriated on the job? This is why criminals escape."
Oh man, that's none of our business. Oh, it is kind of our business. You cut those guys in half because they couldn't get their
Biffle,
job
it
done.
will be our business when more of these criminals escape.
Got a point.
We should find the head of the guard.
But God, what do you want to talk to him about?
About what his men are doing on the job.
I think they'll get the message across. I think that we should go celebrate. And also tell
Did you
Captain
just say
what's up.
celebrate?
Celebrate.
Celebrate? Is that what you're saying?
Celebrate.
Celebrate.
Yeah.
You want to sell? Okay.
Tempest is gonna. Yeah, so Tempest is just gonna celebrate what?
Killed those guys. We did a good job. But we gotta report back to
Why
our
would-
guys too.
Why would we celebrate that?
Save those guys.
We got the moral questions here for Jam.
Save
Yeah.
those guys. We saved the opera house or the fucking auction house.
Tempest, he's gonna look at you and just go, "Did you enjoy killing them?" There's nothing to celebrate. And then
I'm in
Tempest
the
is
fuck
gonna.
up.
What you say?
I'm in the fuck up.
How are you gonna let the lawful evil guy have the moral high ground?
Damn, son.
Tempest, he's just gonna just say, "You'll excuse me. I need to find the captain of the guard." Tempest is gonna go look for him.
By the way, for that combat encounter, you both got 166 XP.
Fuck yeah. How much
Okay.
XP should we have right now?
I don't know how much you should
Varies,
have.
yeah.
Yeah, it kind of varies depending on what you've done.
Well, I don't think I got any experience for my one shot because I wasn't done with it.
Yeah, I will say you get. We'll go 300 for that. Okay.
Hold on, I need to do some math then. Where's my calculator? Oh, 900.
You're gonna meet Misha by the front gate. Eventually meeting up with him, I'm guessing, right?
Because Tempest still wants to find the captain of the guard.
Okay. Okay, so you want to find the captain of the guard first? Sure.
Yeah.
Do you ask Misha, or do you just try to find the captain of the guard?
He'll ask Misha.
All right. So yeah, you go to the front gate.
Yeah, so he's just gonna go without even like calling, without like even like pondering for a second if Misha has anything to say to him. He's just gonna go up to him. Just Misha. Or sorry.
Yes.
Misha, where is the captain of the guard?
He should be at the town center today. He's announcing some new programs for in need kids. What do you need?
Tempest walks away.
Oh, okay. And he's like, we're leaving soon. Oh, okay. Do you go with him, Biffle, or do you stay with Misha?
I was just gonna quickly explain. Like, he's all hot-headed because he doesn't feel like the guards are doing a good job, which honestly they're kind of not. But he wants to complain.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if there's stuff that needs to be put into action to get stuff, better around here, then sure, I'm fully behind him alerting the guards to some kind of issue.
More so that he's mad at the guards.
Yeah. So yeah, you arrive at the town square-ish. I'm just going to. Okay, you arrive at the town center.
Hold
Did
on, guys.
Biffle
Cat just hung himself. I'll be right back.
Jesus Christ. So, Jam, are you staying? Do you follow him to the town square to meet the captain?
Alright, guys,
Yeah, gotta keep this guy out of trouble.
Okay.
Dickhead has a death wish. Holy shit.
Yeah, cats are stupid.
Take the ribbon away, dude.
I'm gonna have to.
Think you should.
All right, and yeah, you see him.
Back when you learn to behave.
You see him. You see like a crowd around this area, and he's like speaking from this little thing. He's like, and then with these new policies, we are diverting a little bit of the tax fund into building a library, and we are going to get more money and funds to bolster our defenses. Thank you, everyone. And like everyone kind of claps and stuff, and he kind of goes to walk off his thing.
All right. So as soon as he's done, because Tempest would not interrupt him, he's gonna approach him and just go, "Excuse me, Mr. Guard Captain."
Yes, the name's William. What do you need?
Hello, William. My name is Tempest Gendry. Are you aware that your prison guards are all drunk on the job?
Drunk? What do you mean? There should be.
As in I just put a terrorist into their care, and they were drinking on the job.
You can
At
see.
At this point, they're more likely than not inebriated and allowing prisoners to escape under your watch.
You can see him sigh and anger float upon his face for a moment. As he's like, "All right, tell me the full story. What's this terrorist? What's all this?"
Are you aware there was a terrorist attack on the auction house?
No, I've been setting up for this and to tell the townspeople.
That's because my clown and I stopped them.
Well,
Yeah.
I thank you heavily. Did the prison guards pay you?
Yes, they gave each of us 50 gold.
Okay.
At the auction house, this group of orcs, assumingly paid for by the cat, who Tempest does not remember the name of.
Oh,
Tempest
Mr.
does-
Tigglesworth.
Assumingly paid off by Mr. Ticklesworth.
Mr. Tigglesworth, huh?
Because that's just a theory, though. That's not an accusation. But
Game theory.
It's a Tempest
But,
theory.
but they attempted to steal and kill and maim. And then when their plan started to go sideways, they then attempted to try to blow the building up. They already blew out the ceiling. When you go in there, you'll be able to see the sun.
Hmm.
And then after they were dealt with, there was only one survivor. We took him to the jail for proper sentencing and containment. And instead of doing much of anything, they simply thanked us for doing it, drank from their flasks, and paid us. While I'm not complaining about payment, I am worried that more prisoners are going to escape. Because these guards are drunk.
Any aloofness he had, any joviality that he had, is kind of disappeared. He looks dead serious now, and he's like, "Thank you, sir. It's I'll have to punish them, make them see things the right way, if you catch my drift."
Of course, and I would like to iterate that I am in no way implying incompetence on anybody's end.
Mhm.
I am simply saying that they could be performing at a hindered rate by the decisions they make when you are not around.
All right. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'm going to head back to the jail immediately, and I'm going to settle things with them.
Of course.
Tempest had to try really hard to find a way to be both polite and angry.
Yeah.
While also professional. Because Tempest has no quarrel with the captain.
Mm-hmm.
He simply just wants the captain to know what his men are doing, but he needs to say it like Summer would say it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good.
I hope that came off the right way.
Oh, no,
'cause
it
Tempest
came off
wasn't-
the right way.
It was really good, dude.
Okay,
Did
cool.
good. So yeah, he's going to say thank you, and he's gonna walk to the jail. He's gonna you are going to hear shouts of anger at two people from the distance if you choose to listen.
It's not Tempest's business.
All right. Yeah, and
Biffle, are you gonna listen?
People will listen.
I was gonna say because
Little bug ears.
like Jacob the player wants to know what he's saying, but the issue is that Tempest doesn't care. It's not his business.
Yeah, fair enough.
Biffle cares.
You
I
just
have to play
hear
my character.
Yeah, you're just gonna hear shouts of like, "You worthless amateurs!
That's what Tempest called him.
Drink it on the job!" And you're gonna hear like a bottle smash against the wall. He's like, "And we wonder why this town is in such a shape. Get your act together!" And you're gonna hear like a smack. You don't know what happened. And he's like, "I want both of you to sit there, and think about things."
Think about what you did.
Look what you've done.
And-
Make him stand in the corner.
I'm not just mad. I am also disappointed.
And you hear like a cell door close as well.
Locked him up.
You're gonna
Public
sit there
intoxication.
and you're gonna think about things.
Bill's gonna let Tempest know. Yeah. It sounds like they're being dealt with. What you did worked.
Of course, what I did worked.
I think what you did worked. Sorry, it's the accent.
Yeah, and so you say you said I think what you did worked.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna nod. Just
Well, of course, what I did worked.
Yeah.
The will of the gods.
and then
The
Tempest's gonna go.
attitude.
All right, and you meet back up at the gate, and you see basically like Misha kind of has a pocket watch in his hand. He's looking at you.
The clocks do exist here. Okay.
And he's gonna close
Oh,
it.
just a
He's gonna put it in
phone.
his pocket, and he's like, Got a question for you before we leave, both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the greatest power in this realm?
Glucose.
I'm gonna ponder.
Alcohol.
Greatest. Can you define power?
The greatest force in this realm.
The gods.
Okay. What about you, Biffle?
Specifically, whore. I'd say Biffle's just gonna say he worships whore, but I fuck them.
Stole my joke, Jacob.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Something along those lines. Well, I was being kind of for real, like definitely sugar and other controlled substances.
Okay.
Gaza.
And you're gonna see he's gonna ponder on that for a second and be like,
I imagine that Proto would probably say something like the power to create.
yeah.
I would say some
Yeah.
goofy yeah.
He gets answers
I feel
from
like-
all of you,
I
and
feel
he's
like
just
Watt
like,
would just like lick his eye.
yeah. And he's just going to, yeah, he's just gonna be like, I mean, I have my answer, but
Hand it
It is-
over.
well, it's good that you all believe in power as well.
So
And he's gonna turn around and he's gonna be like, it's chronomancy.
the magic of controlling time.
Yes, of course. And
If you're wondering how I got that jam, chrono is always in reference to time. Mancy is magic of.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like
by the way,
I
do you
like
have a hat? Do you have a hat on, Biffle?
no, I don't. My hair just looks like that.
No, a hat. In case I said
Does
Biffle
Biffle
for
wear a hat? Imagine that Biffle wears one of those like party hats.
Bill currently is not wearing a hat, but has little hair clips.
All right. And you're gonna notice in a split second as he turns around, after you hear chronomancy, you're gonna notice your hair clips are in your hand. Off we go, and that is how we'll end this session.
So there you go, Jam. You got one full session with Summer.